What's in my hospital bag as a first-time mom and registered nurse? Hello good people, it's Nurse Tisha here and I'm back with another video. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Tisha and I'm a registered nurse and I share a little bit about my pregnancy journey on this channel, a little bit of lifestyle, and you'll always get a little Nurse Tisha tips while you're watching these videos as well. If you are interested in learning more about health and wellness, follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok page at Nurse Tisha. I'm 37 weeks and 6 days pregnant right now. Here's the bump in all of her glory. I'm still feeling really good, still working full time, still doing all of the things. So today we're gonna do what's in my hospital bag. And you guys, I know it looks big, it's a huge suitcase, but the diaper bag is also in here as well. So I will show you guys what it looks like and then we'll kind of disassemble it. So I'll show you guys what I'm bringing. So what I have here is a big, large suitcase. I know it looks like it's huge, and it is. But the diaper bag is also in this. None of these items are must. Depending on what hospital you go to, a lot of them do provide some of these things, but I just wanted to make sure because you just never know if there's a shortage of anything or if they just don't have it at the time. So I wanted to be as prepared as possible. If you know anything about me, then you know I'm all about being proactive. There are some of the things that are in here that my nurse brain told me to go ahead and bring because I know that some of these things that they do not provide. So let's get into it. I ended up getting these packing cubes off of Temu. I know I might be late to the party, y'all, but I absolutely love them. It came with a set of like 6 or 8. I used these and we will kind of go through them. Working in the hospital, I kind of know their policies and their procedures, things that they will and will not allow. So I do want people wearing masks when they come into the room. We're not allowed to stick anything on the doors. We're not allowed to use tape, adhesives and things like that. And if there's any sign that's outside the door, it has to be like in a clear sleeve. So I made sure to provide them one to make sure that everybody knows who comes into the room. I want them to wear a mask. And like I said, you're not allowed to use adhesive. So I got the magnets because we usually use the magnets when we're at the hospital, but I brought my own so they can just put it outside of my door so everybody knows that I want them to wear a mask when they enter the room. I ain't playing, y'all. These glasses are blue light glasses, but I do wear glasses and I can't really see in the dark. So I brought this cute little light. I also got this from Temu and it's charged and I can just use this if I need to change the baby or feed the baby and I don't want to turn all the lights on. So this is going to be super, super helpful. And look, it changes colors. Green, red, blue. So this is going to be helpful as well. Just in case this one runs out of battery, it runs out of charge, I brought the ones that you can plug into the wall. This will be helpful when I go to the bathroom so I can at least have one in the wall in the bathroom so I can see where I'm going. I don't wear my glasses all the time. Don't come for me. But in the dark, I really can't see. So I'm usually walking around like feeling on the walls and stuff. So these are going to be super helpful. Now, I was not going to bring this, but my friend reminded me, you know how it is in the hospital. So the boppy also fits in that big suitcase. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going ahead and taking it. This is not going to be the one I'm going to use at home. My dear friend ended up finding one for me. And she's like, even if you just trash this one afterwards, at least you have one because we don't always have all the pillows that we need at the hospital. She reminded me of that. She's like, you're not going to have all the pillows that you need. You might, get on the unit that day and they have all these moms that day and then you the last one and they don't have any pillows to help you prop the baby up when you're nursing and stuff like that. So I'm going to be bringing the boppy and it fits very snugly into the suitcase, which I absolutely love. This fan. So this is one of the stroller fans. I have been very hot this pregnancy. I'm anemic, so I'm usually pretty cool, but this pregnancy, I have been burning up hot all the time. So I'm going to bring this and it has this attachment and you can use the little legs to be able to wrap it around the side rail. That way I can try to stay cool as long as I'm there. So I got this off of Amazon. I'll show you guys. It gets pretty. Tennis ball. My feet have been the bane of this pregnancy. I've been using the tennis ball to kind of roll my foot on to help me with my foot pain. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this with me as well because I don't know if my feet are going to be hurting. So I'm going to bring this just in case. Nipple butter. And this is from the brand Earth Mama. Organic nipple butter, safe, soothing balm. So I know that the first however long, my nipples are going to be utilized and used, and they're not used to being used like that. So I went ahead and purchased the Earth Mama nipple butter, and I will be bringing this and most likely using this during our stay at the hospital. Okay, guys, this is an incentive spirometer. So they usually do give this to C-section moms. Use this to prevent pneumonia, to make sure that the little sacs at the bottom of your lungs stay open and they're not as prone to getting bacteria in there to prevent you from having pneumonia. I don't want to get pneumonia either. So just because I didn't get surgery doesn't mean that I'm not going to be laying in the bed a lot more often than I'm used to, not being able to cough and deep breathe like I'm used to doing. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the incentive spirometer, and I'm going to be using this 10 times an hour while I'm awake. If you know, you know, and I do know, the towels that we have in the hospital are small. So I brought a full-size towel so that I won't have to struggle with the little towels that we do have at the hospital. And I brought a washcloth. I made sure that it was a dark color because postpartum, there will be some bleeding. If there's one thing that you don't take off this list, I would say make sure that you and your partner, whoever's going to be staying with you, that they bring a towel, especially if they're not going home to shower. Make sure that they bring a full-size towel. And in this little doodad here, I have cards for the nurses and techs. I know how much effort it takes to take care of someone well. And so I wanted to make sure that I acknowledge the nurses and the techs that help to take care of me and baby. So I'm going to write them each a handwritten note. I'll have a nurse in the daytime, nurse at nighttime, and then the tech. So I needed to have enough for that. So I'm going to write them all an individualized message. And what comes along with that is I got some Majors Project Pop. So I was going to get some gift cards, but I'm like, you know what? Let me get them a snack. Let me tell y'all something. Nurses, we love to snack. I will say we do not like to eat any homemade foods that people bring in. I'll just kind of warn you there. Some people are a little bit more risque and they will do that. But if it comes packaged, sealed, we'll eat the snack that you bring, okay? We'll eat the snack. One for each of the staff members that's going to be caring for me, just as a token of appreciation and a thank you. Guys, we often have a thankless job, okay? So as much as appreciation, especially as a fellow nurse, I feel like it's super important for me to kind of go the extra mile and provide gifts and thank yous and say thank you above and beyond, like all the time, as much as possible, because I know how hard this job is. I know how thankless it is. I know that sometimes you can have really, really rough days. And, you know, this, like a small gesture like this can make you remember your why and say, this is why I got into this profession. So I want to be able to be that light for, you know, the nurses and techs that day who take care of me. I want it to be an absolute pleasure for them to take care of me and my baby. So that's a little tip. Not saying that you have to get them anything expensive, but even just a little handwritten thank you card will go a long way. It's a hard, hard job that we're doing, guys. Hard, hard job. On to the next cube. These are some of the personal items that I'm going to need. Some Depends. Okay, you guys might say, Nurse Stisha or Stisha, what are you doing with these? Just in case you don't know what these are emesis bags. They're not always stocked, number one. And my husband and my mom might not know where to go on the wall to find the emesis bags. So I'm just going to have this on my bedside table just in case I need them. There's nothing like almost about to vomit and then there's nothing for you to catch it in. I'll probably pack like maybe two more of these. So I only have 2 here, but these are really, really great. I keep these in my medicine cabinet anyway, and I made sure to bring these. Some soap, padsicles. So these are the pre-made padsicles that the hospital has provided. These were actually gifted to me, which I'm grateful. These are from Medline. And if I really like them, then I'm going to order some more. The provider that I work for, we use Medline to order a lot of our supplies. So if I like these, I will order more. Or I can just make the DIY version with the witch hazel and the aloe and put those in the freezer. But these, you literally just squeeze and shake and then you put them in your drawers. So we'll see if I like these or not. I'm smiling already, guys. This is a fan that one of my other friends got me for the baby shower, which it came in handy. When I tell you this was the lifesaver, so just in case my other one, you know, the battery goes out or whatever, I'll be able to have this. My husband can fan me. I can feel like a queen. Just kidding. But yeah, this will come in handy as well. Some little slippers. I got these from the Conrad, so I'm going to bring these with me to walk around the room in. Some shower slippers. Y'all might be wondering, why are you bringing shower slippers? Isn't the room already clean? Take this from somebody who works in the hospital. Not to say everybody doesn't clean well, but some people don't clean very well. So shower shoes are also a must. I don't want to walk in there with anything I didn't come with except for that baby. I don't want no foot fungus. I don't want no nothing else. Oh, this is the babies. So if you watched my haul with the gifts in there, this was the thing that was missing out of that beautiful basket that my friends got me, because I had already packed it in my hospital bag, and it says hello world, the name, date, time, weight, and length of the baby. This will be for one of the pictures that we're using for the bassinet, and it'll definitely be a keepsake. Got a pen for that. And I packed some diapers. So let me tell you guys, I splurged and got these coterie diapers. I will say they do feel real nice. I brought some of these with us because, yes, I brought some of these with us. I brought a pretty hefty pile of them, so we can just use these when we're in the hospital. These are the newborn size. I also brought a few of Eco Originals ones, the ones that are from Australia. These are a little bit bigger, so I only brought a few of them because I think these are going to be too big for her anyway, so I only brought a few of them, but they're still in the bag. If you saw my other video, then you saw these Muslim cloth. Yeah, I'm in love. They're coming to the hospital with me, okay? I also brought 2 outfits to go home in. Here's a thing to consider. When you're taking baby home and you have them in a onesie without pants on, they're going straight in that car seat. So I would suggest that you bring at least a onesie with legs or a onesie and some little pants, because they're going to be going in the car seat. So I brought just some simple little outfits. It's just a cute little white onesie with these cute little leggings. Aww. I brought some simple things because I'm going to do like the photos with the hello world thing with this cute little swaddle and this bow. She's going to look so beautiful. I already know she's going to look so beautiful in it. So I brought 2 outfits for her to go home in. Pretty simple. And then we got some mittens just to make sure that she's not scratching her face up. It's hot out here. So here's the thing. I packed a pajama. It's long sleeve with the pants. But you guys, it is so hot out here in Florida. And I know it's going to be warm in the car for a little bit until we actually get on the road and get moving, that I was like, I'm not trying to have my baby in here sweating. You know what I'm saying? I do have one of those outfits in the diaper bag just in case. But like I said, she's going to be in her onesie. She's going to be swaddled most of the time. So I have a blanket that's already in, 2 blankets that is already in the diaper bag that will be in that bag. So there's her little stuff. Gosh, guys, I'm about to be a mom. Somebody's mama. It's still very surreal to me. I'm that person that it takes a few days for it to actually kind of kick in. So I'm probably going to look down at it and be like, this is my baby. Like, literally, this is my baby. Wow. Let me know if anybody else felt like that. So that's her little packing cube. Oh. I packed a folder, and this will be for our documents or anything that we need to make sure that we keep organized. Discharge paperwork, birth certificate stuff, we'll keep it all in here. And I wouldn't be Nurse Tisha if I did not bring a pad and a pen, because I'm going to be writing down notes and any questions that I might have. The pediatrician does not come to our hospital that we're delivering at, so we'll have to go to their office like 24 hours later. So I'm going to make sure that I'm be writing things down to ensure that they have all the information that they need at the appointment as well. Another cube. I'm telling you, I love these things. I'm late to the party, but I really do love these things. It keeps everything organized. So I got my dark washcloth. I've got several non-slip socks. Not to say I have anything against the hospital socks, but like I said, just in case they don't have any or something goes down, I just have a few of them myself. Underwear, but I'm pretty sure I might not wear them because I'm gonna be in the Depends. I've got my laundry bag. So this is all where all my dirty clothes will go. Compression socks, these are a must to help with swelling. So many people I've heard on YouTube using this birth comb, and it says, you got this. I know it's backwards because I'm filming on a phone. Guys, this is my 3rd time trying to record this. My camera / SD card / battery didn't want me to be great. So my shirt's probably reading backwards and all the things that I'm showing you reading backwards, but we'll be strong. I've heard that it is helpful to use this during contractions. So I'm bringing this with me so I don't break my husband's hand or my mom's or anybody else that's around. So we're going to use this do some breathing, do all the things. So this is the little birth comb, and I got this off Amazon. I love the fact that it says you got this on there, because I do. I do. Nursing top that I'm bringing, breastfeeding friendly. And then I'm bringing a nursing bra. I don't know if I'm going to be staying in the hospital gown the whole time. I don't know. I might want to feel like a human being and not be in the hospital gown and, you know, wear some clothes or wear my pajamas. So I also packed pajamas. You guys will see that in just a second. I'm just sitting here in real time remembering that I'm not the easiest stick. That I'm not an easy stick. When I talk about sticks, it's like as far as my veins are not the best. Lord, pray for me. I'm gonna make sure that I'm well hydrated as much as possible, and we'll see what happens. Because they got to put like an 18 gauge in there, and that's like, you know, 18 gauge is a large bore IV. So even in my anticubitals, those are usually, there's not much there. Here's a little small one, but it's, pray for me, y'all. So what's in this packing cube is some pajamas. So if you watched my other vlog, then you saw these. These are some little nursing pajamas. So here's the shorts. And then the top is here. It's got a little flap, and then you just bust it out. Bam. That will be nice. And there will be nothing hindering my IV or anything like that. I also brought a little long sleeve bouncy pajama. It's like a pajama dress, and it's got buttons on the front, so they're breastfeeding friendly as well. Just in case postpartum I get cold in the hospital. Like, I know everybody gets cold in the hospital, but literally I haven't been cold going to work. I usually wear like a sweater, like a work sweater. And I haven't had to wear one because I've been so hot. So we'll see what happens postpartum. I also brought a little outfit. This is one of the shirts that my friend got me, and it says Mama Established 2024. So I brought that along with some like shorts, kind of like the ones I have on right now with the pockets, and they're stretchy. And then this is what I plan to go home in. Like I said, it's hot in Florida. We'll see how it goes. But I got this little oversized sweater, and it says Mama on it, and it's green, one of my favorite colors. And I got that from Temu. I have this nursing tank that will go under that just in case it's too hot and I need to take that off. And then I also have some black little shorts. I got these from Amazon and I love them. I just want to make sure that I'm as comfortable as possible on the drive home. Don't want anything really restrictive. I didn't want to be in a dress because my thighs is thighin', y'all, and they're rubbing together, and I didn't want to have to do that. So I was like, let me just bring my handy dandy shorts. They ain't failed me yet, and I don't think they will. So I'll bring those with me and we will use those. My little toiletry bag. I also have a snack bag that I'm bringing as well. Like I said, 2 of these big bags are for me. I also have like some granola and stuff that I'm bringing, some snacks. So we'll see. I have just like a bag with my makeup bag in there. The reason why I decided to go with the roller bag is watching a bunch of these YouTube videos. They were saying when you're in labor, you're not going to want to be carrying an overnight bag over your shoulder, especially if it's heavy. I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. Having the roller bag, whether my husband needs to drop me off at the front so I can go up to triage, he can just roll that in there, and he has like an overnight bag that he can just have on his shoulder. It makes it easier than having to carry one on each shoulder, and they're both super heavy. I did have a smaller one. It's in storage, so the big one had to come. I know they're going to be looking at me like, girl, where you think you're going? You're not moving in, but this is the bag that I had. So I just had to go with this. So what's in my toiletry bag? Poopery. Sometimes they want you to have a bowel movement before you leave. And the first bowel movement, I hear and know, understand, and have witnessed for a lot of people that it is a struggle. Aside from that, it's giving. I need to make sure I have my poopery to make sure I have my poopery. Wipes. I got some Clorox wipes in here. My Lumi deodorant. I don't go anywhere without it. I love the stick. It just makes it so much easier for me. So this is coming with me. Some hair gel, some Advil. I'm not going to be a bad patient, y'all. And I'm not going to, take the Advil behind their back. I'm not going to do that. But I brought it just in case. I never know. My husband or my mom might get a headache, or one of the nurses. You never know. So I would like to be prepared. Lotion, some Vaseline. If I'm wearing the gown or my sleeping dress, my thigh rescue, some chapstick, Also gonna put some gum in here because I'm a gum chewer. I like to chew gum. And some hair ties. I can pineapple my hair up. I also have like my hair cap thing so my hair don't dry out. Still taking care of my hair when I'm in the hospital, so I do have my bonnet slash wrap that I wear around my head to keep my pineapple up. One thing I am waiting on is I ordered a postpartum abdominal binder, and I'm waiting for that to come in, and I'm going to put that in that bag as well. I'm also going to bring my prenatal vitamins and just make sure that they're okay with me taking them because I do need the additional support postpartum as well, and my Floridix. So I ended up getting the pill version of Floridix just for that reason, so I can bring it to the hospital. You do lose blood while you're, having a baby and postpartum. And then I'm also going to bring another charger because I'm going to be bringing my content phone with me. I'm going to be bringing my gimbal with me just so I can see if I can capture some content and of course capture some photos of the baby. So I won't be bringing my camera with me like my Canon, but I will be bringing my phone because I think that this phone takes amazing photos anyway. So I'll be taking her first pictures with those as well. Because the bag is so big, I am bringing the diaper bag and I'm just putting that in the actual suitcase. So those are the items that are packed in my hospital bag. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment in the comment section below what you would add to your hospital bag or what you found helpful when you did pack your hospital bag. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, show some love in the comments, and subscribe. Stay well.